let's talk about law enforcement in general and the perception. I think, you tell me if I'm wrong, but in the Midwest, I feel like maybe the perception of all of you out there amongst the community is maybe better than it is perhaps on the coasts. What's it like these days being a law enforcement officer out there and dealing with our communities?
I think we're lucky to be here in the Midwest, the Hamilton County area and this area in general. We have a lot of people that support us. They know we got a job to do. Yeah, if we stop and write them a ticket or arrest them for an OWI or a burglary, they might be mad for a while, but some of it depends on how we treat them. We treat them with dignity and respect when we do it. You know, we've had people come up years later and say, hey, yeah, I made a mistake, thank you, you straightened my life out, and we moved on.
And I think treating people we interact with respect goes a long ways, and they know that too. So, and any one of us can have a bad day as well, but as far as treating people with respect, if you have to go up to a car, most people we encounter, we're probably not going to know who they are up front until we're handling their driver's license, getting their names and all. We're probably not going to know who we're stopping. But we need to, and as law enforcement, we're trained to, how to talk to people, how to interact with folks, and sometimes, and a lot of that depends on the violator too, and how they're responding to. So, but we do our best to treat everyone with courtesy, respect. But I do agree with the Sheriff Timmons, is that here in Iowa, we're very lucky because we got leadership in Iowa that really support our efforts, and that goes a long ways.
Absolutely, I agree. My three towns, I have great people. We all seem to get along. Obviously, if there's something that I have to do that they don't like, they'll tell me. However, the next day, we're back to talking about it, and what they said about respecting people. Talk to everyone like you want them to talk to you, or talk like you would talk to your mother. There's a time where you have to be a little more assertive, but most of the time it's not that. It's just a conversation between us and them, and they're talking to you for a reason, and they may not agree with it, but you got to work through it.
And how many people we interact on a regular basis, on a daily basis, and our use of force is very small compared to the people we deal with. Even on bad days, if we have to arrest somebody, our use of force, I know like with the patrol, and I'm sure it's the same with the police departments and the sheriff's offices, but compared to how many arrests we make, the use of force is definitely minimal. Because every time we have to do something where we have to take somebody into custody using some sort of force, we have to make an incident report on that, and those reports comparatively are very, very small.
In our interaction, it's never personal. I mean, it's a job. Certainly, we're not out there to make one person's life difficult. It just happens to be that it's the day that we have to talk to you. It's not. It's never anything personal. We're just doing our job and just trying to get through the day just like everybody else.